Today I'm going to make a bran cake. No butter, no eggs, made with breakfast cereal, very economical. I have here, this is going to be my measuring vessel, which is a mug. It can be any size mug. I've got a mug of bran flakes, half a mug of soft brown sugar, half a mug of white sugar, a mug of flour, about half to 3/4 of sultanas, and a mug of hot milk. I've got about 8 tablespoons of sunflower oil. You can make it vegan with plant milk or seed milk. So what you do, you put your bran flakes in a bowl, you warm your milk, mine's quite warm actually, you warm your milk and you soak the bran flakes. If you can see that. Now you have to wait probably about half an hour, but you have to wait for the flakes to soak up all the milk. You do not want any milk left in the bowl to carry on with the recipe. So we'll leave that to soak and see you in a bit. Well, here we are. The bran flakes have soaked up all the milk, and that's the consistency that you need so that there's no residue milk there. So then I add half a mug of soft brown sugar and half a mug of white sugar. Mix that in. The consistency does become looser, but that's okay. Now, what I do is I put my sultanas or dates or mixed fruit, whatever you want to use, in with the flour and coat them in flour, which you would do in any normal fruit cake. It stops the fruit sinking to the bottom. I also have here about 8 tablespoons of sunflower oil. I find sunflower oil is a lighter oil and it's good for baking, especially in cakes. Mix that in. And then I have salt, half a teaspoonful of salt, about 3/4 of a tablespoon of mixed spice, but you can have as much or as little as you like, and a tablespoon of baking powder. I'll put all that in. Sometimes I usually mix this all with the flour, which can be a bit easier sometimes, so I think I'll mix this with a and then I add the fruit and the flour. As I say, you can make this vegan if you can use nut milk or soy milk, and there's no butter, there's no eggs, so it's nutritious as well, and it's very tasty. I treat it like a malt loaf and slice it and put butter on it, and it's absolutely delicious, and the children like it as well. Quite a thick consistency. And then I line a loaf tin and pour it in to a loaf tin. There we are. And into the oven on a mid shelf, not a top shelf, but a mid shelf, and about gas mark for about 350 degrees for about an hour. Now it's out of the oven, it's cooled, it makes a nice big loaf, and I've sliced it and buttered it for you. Delicious. Hope you enjoy.